Most important deal of the day is 23andMe filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Its CEO and co-founder Anne Wojcicki also stepped down, and this decision to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy was a last resort after she had attempted to take the company private and the board rejected her offer. The fact that this genetic company is a public company rather than a private one is an extremely important distinction because the company's biggest and only real asset is the genetic data of 15 million Americans. And their bankruptcy petition is seeking permission from the court to pursue a structured sale of their assets. This means the customer's genetic data is going to go up for auction to the highest bidder. How much money that is obviously an important question because it determines who can afford it. When the company first IPO'd in 2021 through a SPAC, it was valued at $6 billion and shares were sold at $10. This week, shares are going for just above 50 cents, and the company is becoming less and less valuable with every person who deletes their data. By the way, just because 23andMe filed for bankruptcy doesn't mean that it is no longer functioning. The company put out a statement that they're going to continue operations and that any buyer of the business, quote, will be required to comply with applicable law with respect to treatment of customer data, and the customer data will remain protected under the company's current policies unless and until they're presented with materially different terms, which customers will be informed of. If it were me, I would delete all the data that they have because it's a public company, meaning that anyone with enough money can buy it. It's also an increasingly inexpensive public company with a lot of data to sell. And the company's management is also legally bound to maximize value for shareholders. So I would anticipate that they will be taking those measures. To that effect, California Attorney General Rob Bonta made a statement yesterday advising California consumers to delete their data. Outside of California, there are about 20 other states that have passed protections for biometric data, and most of them give consumers a right to delete their information. And I think it's especially important that people realize that tech companies that get into the medical space, things like fitness trackers or genetic testing companies, are not bound by HIPAA the way that a doctor would be. So be careful what tubes you spit in, no matter how badly you want someone to confirm that you're a 99.9% Ashkenazi Jew within aversion to cilantro.